It is way beyond time that we start to legitimately and fiercely question whether or not Donald Trump is mentally fit to be the president of the United States. Do you want some examples of why Donald Trump may not be mentally fit to be president of the United States? Well, there are plenty to choose from his first 2 years in office. But first, I want to take you way back in time to yesterday, April 2nd, 2019. Let's start with the first one. Here is a clip of Donald Trump warning us yesterday, again, about the dangers of windmills. Here it is.
If you have a windmill anywhere near your house, congratulations. Your house just went down 75% in value. And they say the noise causes cancer. You told me that one, okay? You know, the thing makes it so... And of course, it's like a graveyard for birds.
That's right, folks. The noise from windmills can give you cancer. Or so they say. This is the same guy whose administration has lifted some of the restrictions on asbestos, but he's telling us windmills cause cancer, in addition to killing all the birds in the country, as he's also claimed. But if that's not enough for you, that windmill noise causes cancer, which, by the way, it doesn't, in case anybody needed to hear that, let's go back earlier in the day yesterday, when Donald Trump repeatedly told reporters that his father was born in Germany. Donald Trump's father was born in New York. Like that's an easily verifiable thing. There are records of that, by the way, Donald, in case you didn't know that. Fred Trump, born in New York. He may have spoken German, but that guy, born and raised in the United States of America, and yet you somehow, and this is not even the first time you've made this claim, said that your father was born in Germany. I would think you would know where your own parents were born. And if that doesn't do it for you, another thing from yesterday was Trump talking about immigration and how he wants to get his plan done, and he might have to, quote, get rid of the judges. Get rid of the judges. The executive branch is threatening to get rid of parts of the judicial branch of government because he doesn't like what they're doing. So we're left with basically three options. Donald Trump is either painfully stupid, suffering from a very debilitating mental illness, or this country is actually in the early stages of the beginning of a tyrannical dictatorship that wants to overthrow the other branches of government. Personally, I believe there's a combination of all three at play here. I do believe, based on all of the evidence we have seen from this man, that this guy is painfully stupid. I also believe that he has something wrong with him mentally that is preventing him from properly being able to remember past events. Perhaps it is a form of dementia, perhaps it is a form of Alzheimer's, but that seems like the kind of thing that does need to be checked out. And in terms of the get rid of the judges statement, that's straight up tyranny, folks. We have three separate branches of government for a reason: to provide a series of checks and balances. When the executive branch goes overboard, you got Congress and the judicial branch to rein him back in. And he wants to get rid of one of those checks. There is no way that that is okay. I don't even understand how even the most ardent MAGA hat wearers would look at that statement, hear that statement, because everything he said, by the way, that I've mentioned, it's all on video. I only wanted to show you the windmill thing, but all of the rest, these are on tape. These are on tape, including one video to his NRCC speech that was broadcast live on C-SPAN. He said during the speech, like, oh, a copy of this speech is going to leak out to the press. There were friggin' cameras like on you, dude. This was live broadcast, and you didn't even realize that. So chalk that one into the something wrong with your mind column too. This is nuts, though. This is nuts. This man is crazy. And all of these statements from the last 24 hours prove that beyond a doubt. So my question to you is, what the hell do we do now? Seriously. We have a Congress that is not going to invoke the 25th Amendment. The Vice President's not going to do it. The Senate's not going to do it. The Cabinet sure as hell isn't going to do it. The intelligence agencies aren't going to do it. But it needs to be done. This man is not mentally fit to be the President of the United States. That much is obvious. And if you need more evidence than what I've given you, go back more than just the last 24 hours and you're going to find plenty of it. We've been talking about it since the day the guy was sworn in and swore that his crowds were bigger than Obama's, even though the photographs showed the opposite. He is incapable of telling the truth. He is incapable of accurately remembering what happened in the past, forgets basic details about his own family, and is now threatening to overthrow part of the United States government himself. Any one of these things taken individually would raise a very serious red flag. But at this point, there's so many red flags out there that I don't even see how anyone could look at this man and say, you know what? I still support him. It's just nuts at this point. One of our video sponsors today is Simple Habit. Simple Habit is a program that offers you multiple different types and styles and lengths of guided meditations. And right now, Simple Habit is offering a free 7-day trial to our Ring of Fire audience. Just go to simplehabit.com/Ring of Fire to sign up for your free 7-day trial. Now, the scientific benefits of meditation have been proven time and time again. It helps reduce anxiety, it reduces stress, it helps alleviate pain, it can help with depression, and it's an overall good way to help regulate and learn to control your emotions, according to scientific studies. Now, me personally, I have trouble falling asleep at night. I have a lot of thoughts running through my head, and it's been difficult for me to find a way to kind of relax, calm down, and push everything out of my head. So I've actually been using Simple Habit recently. I've been using one of their guided meditations that you use before you go to sleep. And I can't tell you how much this has helped me. It's calming, it's relaxing, and it allows me to finally fall asleep. And there are all kinds of guided meditations available. There's some for the morning, for afternoon, when you get home from work, taking a break from work, relaxing on a weekend day. There's all kinds of things for you to try. So remember, just check out simplehabit.com/Ring of Fire. And right now, all of our viewers can get 7 days free. Simplehabit.com/Ring of Fire.